Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will present our chosen topic for the group assignment, which is the Orientalist translation of the Quran. My name is Awniwafika binti Khairin Nizam, and my metric number is 1212005. First, for the introduction. Translation of the Quran is essential for the development of Islam from past to present, as it was revealed in Arabic, a language not everyone understands. Translation is necessary so that all Muslim and non-Muslim can understand and study its content. Translation is not just about changing language, but conveying deep meaning and divine message. However, some take the advantage to tarnish Islam's image through bias and misinterpret translation, like Orientalists who look for faults in Islam. Nonetheless, Islam remains the religion approved by Allah, as stated in Surah Al-Imran, verse 19. Auzubillahi minasyaitanirrajim. Inna dina indallahi Islam. That means the true religion with Allah is Islam. This discussion will dive into the history of Quranic translation, the objective behind the translation from the perspective of Orientalists, example of Jamis translation, and what considered accurate translation by Islamic scholars. This aims to understand the profound impact of translation on understanding and practicing Islam, and to address challenges posed by those who seek to distort its teachings.
Next, we will look through history of translating the Holy Quran. In the early beginnings, translation of the Holy Quran likely began during the time of Prophet Muhammad, with notable instances like Ja'far bin Abi Talib and Salman the Persian translating verses for non-Arabic speakers, and its expansion into Syriac and Persians. Christians translated the Quran into Syriac during Al-Hajjaj bin Yusuf's era, and Musa bin Sayyar translated it into Persian in the early 3rd century of the Hijr calendar. And for European translation, Rupertus Retentas 1143 AD, Latin translation aimed to undermine Islam during the Crusades, followed by Alphonse excommissioning Abraham at Tletili to translate 70 chapters into Spanish in the mid-13th century. Next, George Sale's influence. In 1734, George Sale completed an English translation of the Quran based on Arabic, critique for inaccuracy stemming from his reliance on Murchie's Latin translation. Sale's work became a cornerstone for Western scholars, shaping their understanding of Islam for centuries. An impact and critique, Sale aimed to expose what he saw as misleading aspects of the Quran, advocating awareness of its alleged falsehoods rather than reverence for its divine nature. His translation was widely reprinted and translated into several languages, significantly influencing Western perceptions of Islam.
My name is Sarah Hajar Aisyah binti Az Mustafa. My metric number 1213457. So here the objective of translation. The first one is halting the expansion of Islam. Orientalists sought to prevent the proliferation of Islam, particularly targeting Christian and Jewish communities. The second one is attempting to convert Muslim to Christianity. The last one is researching Hebrew translation. Certain individuals thought that Hebrew translation of Christian writing were more precise, sparking a strong curiosity in Arabic and Islamic research.
Next, we go to examples of wrongly translated words. First, from Surah Al-Kahfi, Sir George mistranslated. He translated the words Abasiru bihi wa asmi' as, is it you who can make God see and hear? From the verse, Qulillahu a'lam bima labithu lahu ghaibus samawati wal ard abasiru bihi wa asmi'. The second one is from Surah Al-Anbiya. Victor translated words fayadmaru as slash his head, implying physical violence. It takes from the verse بل نقذف بالحق على الباطل فيدمغه. The third one is from Surah Al-Baqarah. Burki, the French Orientalists, translated the word sha'airi as effects of God. This word from the verse Inna as-safa wal marwata min sha'airillah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nirmala Katika binti Muhammad Hakim. My metric number 1213569. Now I will talk about the true meaning of Quranic verse. First, in Surah At-Taghabun, Palmer misinterpreted the word Yawmut Taghabun as meaning deception, as the verse means day of resurrection. Second, in Surah Al-Kahfi, verse 22, George Sale translate the word asmi' bihi wa absir as follows: and are you the one who can make Allah see and hear? The verse means, however, Allah hears and sees all. This verse seeks to clarify and prove God's omniscience, the ability to hear, see, and understand all that occurs on earth and in heaven. Third, Pighall translate the term fayadfiruhu in Surah Anbiya verse 18 as slapping his head to demonstrate physical aggression. However, the right understanding of the word is to battle or vanquish the crime until it is entirely eradicated. Lastly, Palmer has interpreted the word as-sama in Surah Al-Hajj verse 65 as rain, while the true meaning is heaven. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the conclusion, as a lesson, the Muslims need to be careful in choosing translation of the Quran so as not to get lost by the wrong translation of the Orientalists. Referring to the translation that have been validated by the leading scholars is an important step to acquire the right understanding. By understanding the history and purpose of the translation of the Quran from an Orientalist perspective, as well as example of improper translation, we can better appreciate the efforts of Islamic scholars in preserving the purity and authenticity of the teaching of Quran. May this endeavor continue to benefit the Muslims and help to strengthen our faith in Allah and His teaching. That's all from us for this presentation. Thank you.